jump from rooftops and staircases, and if he could splice his life, he'd piece together this sequence because he always wanted to know what it feels like to fly. He made his second girlfriend weep by saying he never planned on seeing 21, and she should feel no guilt after he was gone. So when the sun broke through his bedroom curtains that morning, she packed up everything that still belonged to her and wished him a good second life. He once tried to write a suicide note, but realized that he hadn't yet done anything worth dying for. He'd rather laugh than cry, so his funniest days are when his heart breaks. He collects gods and philosophical thoughts, hoping that someday one of them will prove to be right, and he wishes that you would autograph across his eyelids so he may see life through who you are. You see, some of us enter this world attempting to hang ourselves with our own umbilical cords, dying only enough to become single-winged angels, spending our years seeking out our compliments. With barbed wire-studded halos sunk so low and tight, it feels like we never made it to life. We understand that love is as easily lost as it is given, thus we are reluctant to force either action. We were so eager to taste motion that we tied our fetal lifelines into knots. Now the paths we follow are completely twisted. We once collected pretty rocks in egg cartons, now choke on invisible scar tissue and heart calluses, sometimes wishing we could split ourselves open just to let our blood breathe again. We are allergic to our own dead skin. We never learned to tread air like water, but continue to sink or swim like deep sky divers, mistaking oxygen tanks for parachutes. We have stood atop the precipice, looking over the world as ants, searching for patterns, forming our reflection, and found nothing worth dying for. We think of ourselves as fictional characters, filling blank pages with descriptions of who we wish we were and who we wish we would meet. And we know that if God may claim our image as his, then he began creation to capture the eyes of a woman who would never love him. I have been asking for her love since I first placed pencil to paper, producing an image of perfection from nothing but black lines and white space, and if you flip that negative, you will see the universe staring as ants upon you. I have been asking for her love for the creation I am capable of making to capture her eyes, for the chance to paint her image as far as I may leap before falling into a covered crater. I have been asking for a reason to die. Jump from enough rooftops and staircases to know that the difference between flying, falling, and hanging is motion or standing still. I have been eager to move since before I was born, and the weight is killing me. My single wing was never meant for solo flight. But if we wrap ourselves together, close enough that we may see life through each other's eyes, we can finally know what it feels like to fly.